you released a not so complete version of Europa Universalis not so long ago, and hey, what's this expansion all about?
Well, people claim we always release our games incomplete and buggy, etc. So of course a game called Europa Universalis III Complete cannot be complete. Now, seriously, we decided that Europa Universalis III was supposed to be the complete. We're not planning to do anything more, but we keep having all these design meetings and discussions and so on, where we have ideas, we write them down, we think this is cool, and sometimes this summer we're like, okay, I got a lot of cool ideas for EU3, but it could be make an expansion, but we don't know, shall we make an expansion or not? So we asked the forum people, we put up a poll, like, okay, if you want an EU3 expansion, we have some ideas, we can make one if you want to, and let them vote, and they voted like 81%. I mean, that's higher approval ratings than all our politicians seems to get. So we're making one, and we're going to release that one in this winter, December, I'm hoping. So it will be a really cool game.
Is that one of the freedoms you are afforded when you release downloadable expansions? You can go back to a game that was released quite a while ago and do an expansion if you feel like it.
Yeah, that's pretty much true, because you don't have to think about boxes and think that you're selling to people that already have accounts on the download portals. They can buy a new one, and if they want it, you have the market. You have lesser lead times and bigger margins. I think a lot of developers will realize that you can make online specific games and make it turn out nice and profitable.
So, could you tell us a little bit about the ideas that you had for this expansion?
Some of the ideas have been like trying to make it more intriguing to play. Like we have monarchs must be viewed legitimate. Like you have to do certain actions and behave in a certain way, else you will see him as an illegitimate ruler. And if you are illegitimate, you get to more troubles in your country. So you can't be like a bastard all the time. And if you're a new monarch from a new...
Is that a good thing then?
No, it feels more like historical for some people. Well, it could be good and bad, but if you're a new monarch and you want to have like safer thrones, etc., you need to have royal marriages and so. And most houses do not want to marry their daughters to a king that's legitimate and like.
No. Maybe if he's rich.
Yeah, maybe. Money buys everything. Some other cool stuff we've been adding, like or gonna add, is the possibilities of defining how wars work. Instead of just, I declare war on you and then I fight and, maybe I take this land. Instead it's going to be like, okay, you have these sorts of reasons to declare war depending on the states, like Sweden may want to fight a war over Denmark for Skåne, or fight a war over the trade rights in northern Germany. And then when you're fighting a war, you decide like, why am I fighting this war? And then at the end of the piece, it's much cheaper in your cost to enforce the reason why you fight the war, and much costly in reputation if you don't take what you went to war for.
So it's maybe adding instead of like always being a grand scale battle, it's more like a small goal that you have.
Yeah, kind of like, it's more like guiding the player, making him feel like involved instead of like pure sandbox. It's more like this is what I'm doing, and I feel like more I'm a ruler of a country in this era more than just paint the map in a color.
Will this be the final expansion of Europa Universalis III, I guess, is the question I have to ask.
I think so too, but well, Henrik Larsson said he was going to quit with football for a national team like 20 times, so you should never say never.
Now he's injured.
Yeah, but he'll be back.